We are camping here for a few days with about 4 other families, and here comes one right now. These are sites 159 and 160. So if you have a group or 2 families that want to camp together, this is a good site. We are over there at site 159. Is it 159? No, 161. So 161 is all by itself. It's a premium site. It's really hard to book because somebody's already usually taken it. But over here are the 2 other sites. Bodega Bay is well known for their oysters, so we usually pick up a sack of Kumamoto oysters and then another sack of like the medium-sized ones for the guys to barbecue. You can get some from either Tamales Bay, or we usually get ours from Bodega Bay Oyster Company because we pass right by it on the drive to the campground. So as you can see here, the sites are really great for families, especially if you still have little ones around, because you are right next to the sand. So be sure to bring your sand toys or whatever it is that you have for them to play with. And it's just really convenient because you're able to keep an eye on the kids and the dogs without having to go too far from your campsite. We all brought our dogs on this trip as well. Well, almost all of our dogs. We kept some of them at home. But these sites are also really great for those with reactive dogs because you are farther away from everybody else. And so you're less likely to have other campers approaching you. I just love how close we were to the dunes this week. This is the main dune that just about everybody will go to, so sometimes it gets busy, but most of the times you really don't see anybody there. But if I spin around, you'll see that's where our campsites are. And you can see the beach from here as well. It's a super quick walk. Don't forget to bring your fishing gear because you can go surf fishing here. The sunsets here are beautiful, so make sure you don't miss that. If you like to people watch like I do, this is a really good spot because you'll see the people walking back and forth. Usually coming from Dillon Beach, they'll come walking through with their dogs, especially if you love dogs. You'll see all kinds of dogs coming your way. I'm not sure if this is a off-leash beach, but you'll notice that just about all the dogs here are not on leashes. So keep that in mind if you're scared of dogs. This is the Pacific Ocean, so the water is quite cold here. Even in the summertime, I do not recommend getting in no more than like maybe knee deep. On the other side of the dunes here is the campsites, just for reference. You will also sometimes see people clamming out here. Well, not specifically in this area, but when it's low tide is when you can go clamming, more so on the other side of this beach, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. If you find this video helpful in any way, don't forget to hit that like button. We are now heading back to the campsite. It does get quite chilly out here no matter what time of the year you come to visit, so just make sure that you bring some warm clothes, something to layer with. Ooh, is that the big one left? When we got back, the guys were getting ready to cook the crab that they caught the night before. Dungeness crab season started November 5th, 2022 this year, and it'll go until the end of June or July. It really depends on what part of the California coast that you're at, so make sure you look that up. The limit for Dungeness crab is 10 per day, and I believe the guys limit it out like every night. There's also a lot of rock crab that can be caught here. It's just not our preference.
Don't get that one. He's all pissy.
But like I said, the season doesn't end until the end of June or July, so there's plenty of time to still head out here. This is one of the things that Lawson's Landing is popular for. It's for their crabbing, also for their fishing. This is why it's one of our favorite campgrounds to visit each year. My husband loves to go crabbing, and I love to eat it. I totally forgot to take video of us feasting on the crab. It was so delicious. There's nothing like eating fresh caught crab. The guys like to go crabbing at night, so here they are getting all their gear ready, all their bait ready. There is quiet time from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., so just keep that in mind because someone will come to your door. On the second night, some of the kids wanted to go crabbing with the guys, so here they are getting ready. It's a fun experience. I think everyone should do it at least once in their lifetime.
Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, baby. Alex, come on. Oh, he's just gonna go to his mom. Morgan, call him, honey.
Before picture, wait. I'm gonna take an after picture.
That's so cute. Okay, there. You guys got yours? You're good? Go.
It's now day 3, so we're headed off to the dunes and the beach once again, taking advantage of the sun because there's going to be a lot of times where it's just overcast. So when the sun's out, we want to get out there and play on the beach. If your kids want to slide down the dunes, make sure you bring toboggans or maybe some snowboards. It really is just so pretty out here. When we got back, the rest of the kids were still playing in the sand, and I just love that they're still interested in playing with the sand because childhood is fast, and some of them are going to be teenagers very soon. So over here is the other side of the beach. You can rent some boats here if you want to. This is the Lawson's Landing General Store. You can find shirts, coffee mugs, ice, like a bunch of other things that you might have forgotten when you were packing up for your trip. But this is where you'll also see a lot of people crabbing. When we're in the area, we like to visit Valley Forge Cheese and Creamery. It's about a 20-minute drive from Lawson's Landing, so that's where we're headed next. We're ready. So we're at Valley Forge Cheese and Creamery. I entered through the back. We have all this cool seating, all the cute wood tables. Is that cool, Cody? Look at all the cheese.
Oh, wait, that was cheese.
Yup. But we're here to get soft serve because it's so bomb here. We like to get the affogato for the adults, and for the kids we get them soft serve. It's usually just vanilla or chocolate that you can choose from, but it is so delicious and creamy. It's just perfect. It's made from the cow's milk from the Jersey cows that you see in the area. We ordered some more soft serve to go for the kids who stayed at the campground.
We're in town hall.
So cute, right? So small. So about 5 minutes away from the campground is a small town of Tamales. On our drive back to Lawson's Landing, we decided to stop by here and grab some snacks. We love Route 1 Bakery and Kitchen. Their focaccia and their meatballs are so good. They run out just about every day, so make sure you call ahead of time before you drive out here. While we were waiting for our food, we decided to head over to the Tamales General Store just to go in there, walk around, check what they have. Oh, they have all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, that's stickers. I was so amazed by this gumball machine that was only 5 cents. I had to share it with you guys. As you get really close to Lawson's Landing, on the right side is Dillon Beach, and that's how you know you're going the right way. Don't get confused like we did. The first time we ever went to Lawson's Landing, we were so confused because here's this beach right here and the road is really narrow, and I was like, how are people supposed to get through here? But you're going the right way. So that was pretty much all I had to share about our most recent Lawson's Landing camping trip. The rest of the video is just going to be us pulling up to the entrance of Lawson's Landing so you can see what that looks like. But let me know in comments if you have any questions about the area, if there's something specific you wanted to know about, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.